about general overview between whole language methods and project-based learning approach. Whole language is a teaching method that focuses on learning whole words and phrases through encounters in meaningful contexts. It supports the development of student language skills, including writing, speaking, listening, and reading. The main characteristics of this method are a focus on communication and understanding meaning. Learning with this method typically uses authentic materials such as newspaper, songs, stories, and others. Through this learning process, learners are expected to actively participate in their learning. As a result, they can apply language in real-life contexts. Meanwhile, project-based learning approach allows students to develop these skills while both learning traditional academic information and understanding how it relates in the real world. This approach emphasizes learning activities such as collaboration, presentation, research, and problem solving. In this approach, learning is no longer teacher-centered, but student-centered. Students can learn to work together to complete a project related to real-world situation. As a result, they can produce something beneficial for their future.
The similarity of whole language and project-based learning. Whole language and project-based learning both emphasize student-centered learning. Students actively participate in the learning process instead of only receiving information from the teacher. They are encouraged to explore ideas and become more independent during learning activities. Both approaches give students more opportunities to express their thoughts and creativity. Another similarity is the role of the teacher as a facilitator. In both approaches, teachers guide and support students during learning activities instead of becoming the center of the classroom. Teachers also help students solve problems and develop their understanding. These roles allow students to become more active and confident in learning. Both approaches also encourage collaborative learning. Students work together, exchange ideas, and support each other during classroom activities and projects. Group discussion and teamwork are an important part of the learning process. Through collaboration, students can improve their communication and social skills.
Whole language and project-based learning both provide authentic and meaningful learning experiences. They use real-world materials, meaningful activities, and tasks related to students' daily lives. These experiences help students connect classroom learning with real situations. As a result, learning becomes more interesting and relevant for students. Another similarity is that both approaches are influenced by constructivist learning theory. Students build understanding through experience, interaction, exploration, and problem-solving activities. Learning is viewed as an active process where students construct knowledge by themselves. Therefore, students become more engaged and responsible for their learning. Finally, both approaches integrate multiple skills during the learning process. Students practice reading, writing, listening, and speaking while completing activities and projects. Different language skills are used together in meaningful contexts. This integration helps students improve their overall communication abilities.
The main difference between whole language and project-based learning is on their objectives. Whole language focuses on how students can read and write for real purpose, while project-based learning focuses on how the language can be utilized developing the 21st century skill. Whole language is designed to help students to read and write for real purpose. The authentic literature is mostly used to provide the lesson that is suitable for students' needs, emphasizing the meaning in the learning process. On the other hand, project-based learning focuses on how the language can be used by the students to communicate, collaborate, and show expression. It prepares students to be able to use the language for real-life situations to interact with others. Another thing that makes whole language and project-based learning different is in their implementation activity. By using authentic printed media, most activity in whole language is related to literacy. Students are given media such as newspaper and storybook. Then they are allowed to read and understand the text by their own. The next activity emphasizes how far students can learn from the text. Teachers can see their progression by asking them to do journaling, discussing, or even storytelling by using their own language to express what they have gotten from the text. In contrast, project-based learning utilizes the students' learning project. In project-based learning, students need to do a project that then they will present their project by their own language. In the activity, students are allowed to do brainstorming and research with their peer or groups about the project.
Focus skill. Whole language focus on integrate language skills such as reading, writing, speaking, and listening in natural communication. Meanwhile, project-based learning focus more communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking through project activities. For example, in whole language, students read story and writing and write journals, while in project-based learning, students care project and presentation. Media. Whole language usually uses authentic materials such as books, stories, newspaper, and journals. On the other hand, project-based learning use digital tools, videos, presentation slides, and online resources to support project completion. For example, students may analyze a storybook in whole language, while in project-based learning, they create PowerPoint presentation or posters. Teacher roles. In whole language, the teacher acts as a facilitator who supports students in understanding language naturally. Meanwhile, in project-based learning, the teacher as a guide and supervisor during project activities. For example, the teacher guides reading discussion in whole language, while in project-based learning, the teacher monitors teamwork and project progress.
In conclusion, whole language and PBL are both student-centered. They are both a student-centered approach that encourages active learning and meaningful experiences. However, the two methods have different focuses and learning. And whole language mainly develops students' reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills through authentic text and literacy. PBL is more focused on collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving. And they also use of different media, different activities, have different teacher roles. Coaches help students learn actively and connect learning to real life. They use different strategies to achieve different learning goals.
Based on an analysis of the whole language and project-based learning approaches, it can be concluded that these two methods have brought about significant changes in the field of education by shifting the traditional teacher-centered perspective to a student-centered one. Both emphasize meaningful and practical learning experience in the real world. However, upon closer examination, these two methods share a strong common foundation while exhibiting completely contrasting operational characteristics in the classroom. The whole language project-based learning approaches share several similarities. The first is both approaches emphasize student-centeredness, and the second is whole language and project-based learning methods also require active student participation in learning, that not just passively receiving information. Furthermore, both approaches imply collaborative learning that requires teamwork to complete the task and support each other during the class. Another similarity lies in their commitment to providing authentic learning experiences. These two approaches reject the use of material tailored to specific levels. Both methods also firmly root in constructivist learning theory, which believes that knowledge cannot be simply transferred but must be actively constructed by students through direct experience, social interaction, and exploration of their environment. And the last, they also employ the use of multiple skills such as reading, writing, listening, and speaking.